1356. Do we have a 13 here? 1356. That's his grave. I'm curious. It's a bad idea to wander around catacombs, but I must have taken a wrong turning. This isn't where I meant to come. Okay. Sad. What? Oh. Oh dear. Stream, why do you say you're ended? I mean, it says it's still streaming on OBS. It says I'm live. On my phone it says the broadcast you're watching has ended. It's taking a bit to load. Okay, so it seems like stream died at some point and then came back online. I hope people didn't miss much. Yeah, I guess that's a thing that happened, and it's not really anything I can do about it. Yeah, okay, we got pushed over to another VOD. I don't know what you heard, what you didn't hear. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll read this again just in case. Sorry if you did hear this. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where a shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. And then the book was talking about, right? Shimmer. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce a calm rage in the face of the unmanageable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Souther Fell of 1356. Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. And then I got distracted and I said, 1356, that's a number. And we have a bunch of numbers. And I went and found this, 1356. So I think that's his grave. But I went there and it was just like, you took a wrong turn. So maybe relevant later, but not right now. Anyways, after that quick catch up that I don't know if you didn't see because it crashed. And okay. Knight of Thorns. Okay, this is the only thing that leads to it. Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. A series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. Got like flower belting. You've got that. Maybe that's like the slot design. So something that could fit into some shape like that. Well, then that would be this, right? I really don't have much to go on here, I feel like. Okay, cool. Correct. This pendant would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. The topaz and obsidian gemstones hit at calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight or staying one step ahead. Okay. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. Huh. Aid in translation of foreign text. Does not transfer to spoken language. Cat. It's getting kind of hot in here. Freddie Lamb. I work at the steel mill at Kenswick. I don't think there's a... What? I don't think there's one of us. There's a one of us that hasn't sat... I don't think there's a one of us hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? Protect against burns? Burning blood? No, that's not protection. Maybe just protection. Or fire? Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat. These unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Basilisk scales are highly prized. So that would be the, This is a basilisk scale. And I feel like the gemstones wouldn't be very relevant this time. A stone of fire and fury, hinting at fire, I guess. Identified. The item features a basilisk scale. The amber and obsidian gemstones hint at a connection to fire. A Solomenther. Noticeably stronger thermic field than the other two types. Thanks, my wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Oh, interesting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Thank you. Yes! Yes, we've got the fourth one. Okay, 5-minute break. And I will recalibrate my mind to tackle this puzzle. So, get a snack or just like rest your head, my head. I will return in approximately 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. I had a snack, I had a food snack. And now we find out how to use this. All thermic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thermic lens. Direct field pattern. Direct seal. Object made from silver. Direct field. Oh, one moment. Be right back, chat. Sorry. I have returned. Alright. I was looking for a good object to test fields. And oh, well, this might. Do not produce a mantic field. Maybe I should just try it with anything. Okay, I didn't reopen chat. Sorry. Okay. Maybe I should look for the pattern in these. So let's see. Here's one of these. Then Insanity goes after it. We've got this, we got this. Yeah, I think it's a repeating pattern, and I just place them where they should go. So Insanity goes there. Then... Wait, that's not Insanity, sorry. Phosphorus? I don't remember. The point is, it goes there. Glows. So... I guess I check for fields. Oh, okay, Huh? Placing an object over a thermic lens. This sort of has a field, I guess. Kind of like a DNA strand there. Interesting. Huh. So that is... that is making up these symbols, I think. Diuric seal. Wrong book. Of the day. Okay, we've got a circle at the top. We've got big circle. We've got square. Huh. Diuric. That's what I'm trying to make. So big circle at the top. Little one in the middle. Did I do it? Big circle, medium circle, middle circle, bottom. I think I did it. I made a Diuric seal. Now, object made from silver, something a Diuric field. So let me put that up there. This is some silver. Oh, that's not what I... Are they supposed to, like, mean something to me? Okay, 3 is this DNA strand sideways. This is kind of covering it. Maybe. This is silver and gold. This might be the second one. Now, my instinct is to go for bronze for some reason. Maybe, you know, bronze, silver, gold, metal. Like, yay, you won. Bronze. Okay, this is... Maybe it's amount of things in the composition, or maybe it's like... Gold and silver, silver stone. Brown twine of some kind. I am scattering. I'm scattering. Okay, this is 2 fields, not 3. Hey. I hate that it closes the book and... Oh. Wait, no, it'll say if it's gonna close the book. Okay. That's good to know. I'm always trying to slip to the last page because I don't know where it ends. Gold, the sun. Silver, the moon. Let's try tin. One strand. But I need a swirly. Oh, that looks like it's it. This is awfully concerning. Gold detailing laid over silver. Warm and smooth. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. It's got a plant in there. It's got a picture of a plant here. It's got a moon symbol. Oh, those are empty holes. Interesting. Oh, it's got a weird cross symbol instead. Okay, so I did this one. I haven't done this, but I don't know if I perhaps still need the other end of the paper. Now... Hey. God. I forget they do that. Guys? Oh, here they are. Okay, I'll put that right under, I guess. So... I feel like I need to find the Duric field pattern, but maybe it's just like... Oh, would this be a Duric field pattern? Duric field pattern? I don't know what this thing is for yet. Like, I made the symbol, but it does, like, I don't know how it contributes. I'm getting a little scattered. I don't know. Oh, they said one of these had the stronger field pattern. That looks pretty strong. This is weaker. That's also weaker. Okay, so this is... Solmentor. Thermic field. I'm gonna just commit to the butchered name instead of check and rechecking it this time. Customer? Audrey Bell. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful. Because he demands our fear. What use is a god that you are not afraid of? Wow. Those of us who have read Hogar's teaching have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. Was it not opened already? It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled felon is all I require. Who do you worship? Holgar. I'm wondering if looking at Holgar's stuff would give clues to what the actual problem is. There's a vast skull in the catacombs. I saw that. Said to be that of the beast Belixia. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with its power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. So maybe the casket is Beltkalia's heart. Holgar is grim. Path of the Warrior. Only that. Wolfsong's Truth. Only this. Sacrament. Also only this. Okay, Veiled Frenalium, Venom, whatever. Veiled, VV. There. A veiled film is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. Okay, well, excuse me, sir. Just gonna slam that in your face. Guess there's candles around. So what I'm gonna do is total darkness, right? This doesn't count, does it? I don't think this counted. Pet the cat. Brightly colored in the light, but clouds over after a short period in total darkness. This is like actually glowing. I don't know if that's considered brightly colored. I'm disturbed. I don't remember which candle was which place. You know, I think the... Yeah, that looks right. Maybe I'm supposed to lock the candidate in there instead of, like... So maybe I should be looking at a brightly colored thing? I mean, there's this. It's kind of one of the only brightly colored things. I don't know. This is brightly colored. I don't think it changes enough to, like... See, after putting all the candles away, like, and closing the window outside, I don't think, like, I don't really have a candidate. Oh! Maybe this? What counts as total darkness, though? This is just so... Like, I don't really have anything to go on here. Brightly colored in the light, but clouds over after a short period in total darkness. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Darkness. Shadow hold sun bar. I don't think that's like what to do. I don't know what counts as in the light. I don't know what counts as in the darkness. Maybe I'll just grab a clue. Brightly colored, I should start there. Labeled this. Maybe this. I guess this could be considered brightly colored. I don't really have many things I'd call brightly colored. Oh! It's this. Okay. That got noticeably darker. I do find it unfortunate that closing the window and taking away the candles did not count as darkness, but I'm glad that works at least. This item is brightly colored. When placed in darkness, a drawer or a cupboard, for example, the eye darkens. Down there does not seem to count as darkness. But we've got a new day, okay. Object made from silver, Duric seal, Duric field. Oh, maybe I need to find an object like that fits these. Okay, it should have a Duric field. It should be made of silver, and then it's either over the Duric seal or like it has the pattern of one. Let's go for silver, though. Iron. I don't really have anything that's like all silver. Silver, gold, gemstones. Bronze, stone. Gold, stone. Tarnished silver. Daedalus link. That's only one of these things, though. Because this is a Duric field pattern. I might not have the item yet. Interesting. Stone, iron and bronze, gold over stone, bronze, iron. I don't have much made of silver, do I? Bronze. I had something made of silver, right? Iron. What does blood look on this, like this on this thing? This is a Duric field pattern, perhaps? It does line up pretty well, but it's not, this isn't silver. That had partially silver, that had partially silver, but they didn't... Cheap metal. Probably pewter. I'm kind of forgetting about this in this corner. Stone, gold. There's some silver on this. Interesting pattern. Hey, what's the pattern look on this? Okay. Huh. Okay, next day, I suppose. A little sad about it, though. And day. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrestled the casket from the other's grasp and leaped astride his horse, galloping off into the cold and wet darkness. Okay, so the casket managed to not get opened because the rider is the guy who cut his eye with the diverging hook. So the casket was stored somewhere, presumably. Ooh, interesting. Now what's this? A field pattern? No, definitely not. Well, it's got the triangle, you see. Buildings. Triangulation from these buildings. Okay, this is fun. This is exciting. Ooh, that's gonna be... There's so many buildings. Okay, this one. Maybe. 15. Twinnings. Good candidate for this one. Okay, so then this one would be up. Not really that one. Maybe this? Maybe. And this one would be down. Could be this or this. Well, it's got other building pieces there. building part up. I don't think... Yeah, this one. So we got this, like this. Triangulating in the middle is like this building. Awesome. I really like that one. That one was a great puzzle. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. When I draw back the curtains, I am unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mass of eyes. All shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I am looking at. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I'm looking at. And when I do, I realize that it is looking right back at me. Ugh. The object I am looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the eyes watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. I'm sorry you guys had to stare at that. I kind of covered it with my hand, to be honest. Stone, pitted. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. It's got like symbols there though. That was horrifying. I'm not sure if that's a symbol in my book. Well. Found. Just in case that's relevant for its purpose. And let me just put that with the gross blood thing. Jupiter! Okay. Sarah Barrington. We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. But we put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. I do recall seeing something. You're our last hope. You expect me to remember what it's called? I don't read through those. Maybe... breath. Ascus. An ascus allows the berry to breathe underwater. Why is that in quotation marks? The sensation is said to be the most unusual, since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Interesting. Warm. Only the gems are cold. Item is cold to the touch, but the ring stays warm. There you go. The item has a ring. Closer inspection reveals the ring is warm, whereas the rest of the item is cold. Create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Huh. I'm close, but I need more power. Rowena Hardwick. I need St. Cedric's thunder and quickly while this storm's raging. Congrats, I already identified it. Just let me change the color of that. Color. A symbol of thunder appears on the clasp. Amethyst gemstone stones of containment can be used to prevent the charge waning. Yep. Huh. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. But also they can reach into the mind of the deceased, apparently. Seems useful for murder investigations. Francesca Robertson. Yeah, your sister, yeah. We don't talk about that. I've been trying to get a hold of an Ambra, but before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patients. Have we told anybody she went into the catacombs? It had almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind eternal key. Hey, I haven't opened the lock, though. They produce a Noctic field. Why do you want an Ambra? How am I supposed to... Do I even know what a Noctic field looks like? Should I have the key of eternity? Oops, that's not. Noctic. Right, so that might be a Noctic field. Or... Sleep vessel, not shadow hold. Why is this here? Get back up there. Sleep vessel... Why can't I not? Why can I? Sleep vessel? Seeping out. My mind is struggling, I guess. I don't know. Sleep vessel. Huh. They did say the sleep vessel is part of all disciplines, though, so maybe I should be looking at the Selenic one, but more than the other one, but... Wait, what? Ambra... Locked behind the ethereal key. What am I supposed, like... Okay, is there anyone... Well, no. This field is the same as the sleep vessel. This is Derek. Not the same as that one at the very least. These two have very similar fields at the very least. Derek. This is sideways, not up and down, right? Yes. Derek. Derek. Sideways. Sideways. This is that creepy pattern. You know. Let me focus on reorganization later. That's too crowded. You can't see that at all in there. That's identified already. I don't think I have the item she's looking for. Like, she says it's under lock and key. Hey, do the weights have a field? No, they don't. At least that one doesn't. I had to check, you know. So... $2 points. Huh. Is ethereal key in the book? I don't think it is. Ethereal key. Okay, there, it is in the book. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in circular motion, the key... What? An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items not generally known about outside of the thermic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. I don't really know what's going on, but a gemstone of the night. That's what we're looking at. Stone of night and darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. So onyx, black striated, moonstone maybe, stone of protection and enveloping night. So we're looking for moonstone or like, what's it called? Black and white. That's black and white. I spun it in circles and it worked. I have officially breaking in. Open the lock section. I have officially broken into the cabinet he told me not to. And apparently I cannot relock it. In Ambra. God, I hate this. I feel like I'm looking for an octic field and that's all. Maybe something that, like, drained of energy, that sounds it. Is that an octic field, though? And they say it takes several hours to work. Mental fog, withering of intellect and thought. Deeply disoriented. Drain could, like... What's that symbol? What's that symbol? I've already forgotten. It's kind of like the Pisces symbol. Pisces. I don't know. I pronounce things wrong. I'm not seeing it here. So maybe that's just a symbol that's not in my book. Oh, paralysis. There it is. So probably not that one. So, can I confirm what a Noctic field looks like? Associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Okay, so that might be a Selenic field, not a Noctic one. See, it's gotta be this, right? And why am I... Like, you know what this item is. It's not gonna help your patient. Why? Okay, that's not it. Okay. Oh, interesting. It barely produces a field if it does at all. So nothing here produces the same... How am I supposed to develop... None of these are Noctic fields, or at least not if the Selenic totem is associated with Noctic fields. Like, wait. I think I understand now. That's why we have this. Wait, you can leave the book open. Why have I never been able to do this before? Maybe you can only do it on this table. So this swirling pattern is Noctic then. Maybe. So we've got 2 Noctic Fields items here. Or 3? Okay. Symbol for confusion slapped across its face? Seems like. I think so. Okay. Item has a symbol of confusion, matches the description of mental fog, produces a Noctic field when viewed in the thermic lens. I really don't think I should have like, why do you need that? It's not gonna it's not gonna cure anybody. And another thing, can I lock this, please? Like, just because we broke it in once doesn't mean we shouldn't keep it locked. Bonnie Robertson, hello again. You! I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. I'm sorry, I know I'm not making much sense. I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. She's the cat kidnapper. And I don't know, she's sentient, so that's good. I hope she's, you know, she remembers her sister and everything. Don't steal my cat again, lady. Peter Leland. They found some poor soul washed up on the lakeshore. An older lady by the sounds of it. Drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like those others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard. Oh. Small item known as the bones card can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. Can be placed in any liquid. Small item. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet and always placed the bone guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. Just getting myself distracted. 1203. We have a 1203. I don't think so. Yeah, we've got a 1223, but not a 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Okay. Goblet, but it's not the goblet. Okay, mark of the antidote. There's poison. Huh? There's a swirl at the bottom. These don't really look like markings that would mean anything. Antidote only leads to the Bones Guard. Shadowhold? Shadow Catcher, but that's not like an antidote. Guys, we should probably be calling it a day soon. But also, like, guys, I can't find the mark of the antidote. Tallow, Vergigus. If Vergigus or Tallow is the antidote, I will never know because I don't know what those are. Wisdom, weakness, protection, strength, truth, poison, paralysis, life. Would life be the mark of the antidote? What am I looking for here? Placed in a liquid. Small item. Small item. That's some kind of mark. But technically that's multiple marks. No marking here. A hinged panel. Oh, I want to touch at that. But, like, these were in the locked cabinet, and I have a sense of, hey, maybe don't touch things that, like, cursed objects that were, like, especially cursed. Oh, but I want to touch that. Small object. I mean, this is the smallest object I have, I feel like. Okay, maybe the reverse of poison is the antidote mark. I'm just gonna go with that idea because, like, I don't know. Good. Good. The symbol resembles the symbol for poison rendered upside down with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. I mean, you tell me this after I give you the item? So either no payment or a trade. Got it. Ew. Oh, gross. Crisscross. It chills my blood to hold it. Yeah, okay, Hey, you... You go over here. Ew. The rider was lucky. He made it to Back Barrow and found refuge there, and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. Interesting. So it's not necessarily wounded, but it's like permanently cursed. Sun symbol or something. Yeah, sun symbol. Sun and moon. I think I know the gravestone this might be connected to. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Okay, maybe never 9. I don't want this. I don't want this in my shop. Can I lock this cupboard, please? Okay. Trying to bring up the shreds of moderation in my body. My blood, my bones, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I've been here 2 hours. I should call it. My brain's starting to break down. Okay, I don't actually have anybody on I'm okay with raiding. Let's see. Main menu. Can't believe somebody kidnapped my cat. So, ending screen. Oh, Dansky, welcome in. I'm sorry, I'm just ending. It's good to see you, though. Somebody kidnapped my cat today. Can you believe it? Yeah, right? They kidnapped Jupiter. Because I wouldn't give them an assassination thing. In-game. All my IRL cats are safe. And were never kidnapped. In-game catnapping. Yeah. I'm really liking, Strange Antiquities. Those monsters, see, this is why you assassinate people. Okay, but this is why you shouldn't give away assassination objects to sketchy people, because what if they just would assassinate your cat if they had that instead of kidnapping it? Like, I was clearly in the right. This person was not a person to give an assassination object to. Yeah, yeah, I've got 3 maps now. They made the maps, like, a little less detailed, so you can see them better, but they also gave you several different maps. So that's really cool. Yeah, I kind of messed with the person's mind. They seem functional, but they don't remember me. You gotta send it to the people who took the cat. Yeah. Yeah, you got like the map of the city. Well, actually I can, well, I don't know if you want a sneak peek. Yeah, you got a map of the city, you got a map of a house, and you got a map of, like, catacombs. And you get your cards. Yeah, I mean, they're not puzzles, so. I was a little reluctant to end stream anyways. Let me just open that back up. There we go. Continue. So yes, this is our cat Jupiter. He's adorable. He has 2 different colored eyes. And I can't believe anybody would kidnap him. Then the map system. So you got your map of the city. You're not punished for clicking any of the numbered ones, but they will take a minor amount of sanity if you get the non-numbered ones wrong. Oh dear, my phone's been disconnected from chat. I thought, oh dear. Hopefully nobody's been chatting, like. Well, I'm so sorry to anybody who I've accidentally ignored. Oh no. Cinder. Well, damn, just stepped outside. Snow fell back on the back of your neck. Ooh, cold. More oddies? Okay, I didn't miss many messages, but I'm sorry, Cinder. Yeah, the intro is cool. So, we've got the, We've got the city map. And then later on, we got the house map. So, and then we recently got the catacomb map. And I think it was a really good way to compromise on readability of the map. That is not the house I'm in. This is a house of a lord who gave me access. Did he have a name? I don't remember. Was it this guy? Edmund Bishop? Yeah, 14th Lord of Goodson Castle. Yeah, okay, so he's the one who gave me access to the area. Oh yeah, and item identification. Pet the cat. So, you got, like, it's made of stone. They have a bird lover. I will defend this man with my life. Birds are cool. It's made of stone. You got color and composition. It's made of stone and gold. You've got sense of touch. Hard and cool. Engraved detailing. And the gold is warm. And then you've got scent and inner perception. Nothing to remark on for this one, but if you go to this one, it seems to make the hairs stand up on the back of my neck. Inner perception. No smell for this one, but if you go over here, it has smell like rotten egg. Yeah. And then you've got your gemstone book. And you've got your artifact book that you start with. You've got your curses book. And you've got your symbology book. And we picked these up throughout the game, and it's super awesome. And honestly, the story is progressing. I like it better than the last. They seem to have kept a very good pace. and like keeping mystery while also like revealing facts. I think they've made a very good balance there. You got a scale you don't use often, but there are a couple ones where the weight does matter. And another thing that I've unlocked recently for the thing is thermic fields. Let's see. I don't know. Let's just pick one at random. So this one has this shape, but you go over to a different one, it has a different shape. And there's several of those. That is a missed device if I have ever seen one. Like, missed the game? Yeah, I can see the similarities. Yeah, and this used to be locked, and we got to unlock it. And, like, there's secrets of the shop that we get to find out. And, like, the identification thing, they keep adding new elements, which is super cool. But they also keep, like, the old elements. So then, like, sometimes the gemstone can be relevant, sometimes it's not relevant. Sometimes the symbols can be relevant, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's the feeling, sometimes it's the scent or the healing. Like, yeah, it's really cool. And the cat is adorable. Jupiter, Devourer of Souls. This is decoration, but it's pretty. If you wanted to, he's literally titled Devourer of Souls, and I have no idea why. Oh, your internet is unstable? That's unfortunate. I don't know if you missed anything or... Just wait, he's gonna be the big boss at the end of the game. That would break my heart. That would break my heart. Look at this. Look at him. He's adorable. He's gonna save the world, and you can't convince me otherwise. And if he is the boss, then maybe he deserves the world, you know? So he has a henchman then? You're talking about me. Well, I mean, I did, you know, go and, like, risk somebody's mental health for his safety, but, like, they did kidnap him, so... You know, it's kind of on them. You don't kidnap a cat. You especially don't kidnap my cat just to get an assassination device. Oh, the spider's gone. That's strange. Oh, it's in the middle of its web. So a lot of times it's crawling around the edge, but I guess right now it's in the middle of its web. That's cool. That is what I'm talking about. Opal joins me on the dark side. Okay, but if it's the cat's side, is it truly the dark side? I mean, cat makes right, right? Yeah, to my left the day, to my right the night. So then I'm pretty sure it's the catacombs. But like they don't technically specify. To my left the day. We've got stones. To my right the night. So would it be this? That sounds right. Yeah. I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet Words. Words, please. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along, I never noticed it when I sat down. Yeah, and they have cool little sketches, quite commonly when you, like, go investigate something. I mean, he is the devourer of souls. But this game looks amazing. I'm really excited to dive into it. Yeah, it is amazing. Ugh. And we've got a symbol here. So we can go into our little book. And that is the symbol for deception. Makes a soft tinkling sound when it moves. Nothing to remark on inner perception. Feels a little warmer than I would have expected. Hard but smooth. Wood, oak if I'm not mistaken. Gold rings. Oh, just like this part is gold too? Or they just didn't feel the need to specify. Interesting. Yeah. That thing is cursed, no doubt about it. Yeah. Quite possibly. Oh, and yeah, they can change the shape of your label. You can put icons on. Right. So let's say if I go back to this one. Shape. No, it's not shape. Icon. And then you don't have to check your book again when it comes down to identifying it, maybe. Can you multiple? Okay, you can only have one icon. But that's still cool. Oh, interesting. The head is... It jangles when it moves. In-depth labeling, they really know their audience. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't used it much, but... And this jingles when you moves it. And when you solve a thing, they're like, here are the clues that, like, you should have been looking for. So that's cool. You can learn if you, like, didn't see why. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. I really shouldn't start more puzzling. I am going through this game pretty fast. Like, the book starting to fill up, so you might get your chance at it fairly quickly. Of course, you do get new things, but still, a lot of them are checked off. No, this was fun. And I didn't, like, strain myself doing puzzles, which was mostly why I was quitting. The reading has, started to go offline. Pronunciation and all that. Okay. Anyways, it was great seeing you, Dansky. Cinder, sorry again for missing some of your messages. I didn't realize my phone had disconnected from chat. Follow me if you want to find me again. I send notifications to Discord. And I actually have a painting to post there. I haven't painted much recently, but I have one, and I should post it there. Just did it today. My VODs go to YouTube. Good to see you too. I'm glad I got to catch you a bit. I'm rooting for you. Well, thank you. Yeah, this has been nice. Yeah, nobody I'm comfortable rating is on. So, I just got in. Bye, everyone. Yeah, clicking the stop streaming button. Bye!